It's a nice sunny warm afternoon in the middle of May. The cover's starting to get up a bit now, so we're going to start to struggle to see the deer easily. We're quite well up on our roebuck cull already, so we're going to head out and try and get a couple of muntjac. If we see a really bad cull roebuck, then maybe we'll take it. But yeah, but we're quite early at the moment. It's about 5:30, so we'll have a little bit of a drive round, just see if there's any deer moving around before we get out and stalk on foot. So we've had a drive around for about an hour or so and we haven't seen anything at all. It's no great surprise, it's pretty early still. It's quite hot in the sun, although out of the sun in the wind, as it's been all spring, it's still quite cool. We've got a couple of new bits of kit that we're using this time. We've got the upgraded Spartan Springbok quad sticks. So they've got the same front and back tops that the old set I had. But these ones have got thinner legs all the way along, and they've also got more adjustment for taller people. So yeah, they're the same but new. And then also we've got on loan from Swarovski, this is the new thermal, the TX Encounter. So the main thing about this compared to the TM35 Plus is it takes video and still photos, and it also has this wheel on the side which does sharp focus, so you can get those videos and photos in nice detail. So what we're going to do is head up over here, just have a look down in a quiet little corner by a wood and see if we can find a muntjac or two. It's a muntjac. Just stopped in the edge. You on it? Well, there we go, as per usual. With muntjac it all happened pretty quickly. I was just looking across this rough corner with the thermal, couldn't see anything at all. Stepped out round the corner and bumped a muntjac out of this low wheat crop, but luckily it just stopped on the edge before it went into the bushes, so I managed to sneak out and get the gun up just on the two sticks originally. It's only like 40 metres away, so that went straight down. And then we were just having a bit of a natter about what had happened. Looked up and saw what I thought was a hare originally. Put the thermal on it to get a little bit of footage to show you guys what it looked like. It turned out it was a muntjac buck, so luckily managed to give that a shout, get it to stop again and get a shot on that as well. So 2 down within 50 metres of each other. Yeah, so we just got a young buck here, just starting to grow its antlers, probably its second set of antlers, just going on the sides of its body. It was on a bit of an angle, so I shot it through the shoulder. It's come out behind the shoulder on the other side, and the first one we shot back over there is a big doe. Just going to leave this here for a minute. I'm just going to have a little look down the dip of this next field, just in case there's something else out, and then we'll get these two picked up and get them out of the flies and everything. Just see the heat of that tree at the bottom there in the sun. Those exposed branches, it's amazing how much they stand out in the sun when they get hot. There's a little heat source there, could be a deer. It could just be an exposed trunk again. There's something down in that crop there, looks like a hare probably. Have a look at that heat source with my binoculars. Yeah, I think it's just the sun where it's catching the bottom of the trees through there. Nothing else obvious down there, so we'll get these two picked up, get them in the truck so they're out the way of the flies, and then we'll just go and have a look in another area quickly as well. Just going to pop both of these in the shade, just try and get the flies off them, then we'll bring the vehicle up. So we've just picked those deer up, they're in the back of the truck. We've just parked back where we were, just because I want to go and have a look over this little hill in front of me. There's like quite a thick hedge the other side, there's quite often a muntjac or two just bumbling along there, so we'll go and have a look for another half an hour or so. I'm sure he's not alone, but we've got what looks like a lone red spiker in front of us. Quite a small thin body, but he's got a nice set of antlers for his first set. He's already got 4-inch brow tines on there, so although it would be nice if they're a bit wider, they're quite long, and with sort of good brow tines like that, he'd be a good one to leave to see what he develops into. Got the wind pretty much blowing from us to him at the moment, but he can't quite work out what we are. I think what we'll do is we'll step out into the field and try and push him back into the wood. A muntjac must have winded us because the wind's just coming around here a little bit. It just went up the track here and just went on the left before I could get the gun up. A bit annoying. There's nothing else obvious, and we're getting into quite a big open field area now, so obviously you will get muntjac on those hedges, but not as many as you will around proper areas of woodland. So I think we'll bail out of here, head back to the truck, just have another look in another small wooded area. Yeah, otherwise we'll be wandering around here in the hope of finding a needle in a haystack. we've just come up to another little bit of woodland with a bit of old heathland in the middle, which is just bracken basically. The wind's coming from my left to right, so rather than going in the wood and the area right at the bottom in the middle, we'll go up one edge in the sun, just look in as we go, and then we'll come in at the top of the area and back into the wind obviously. Spotted the arse of a road here over here. It's a road doe. Nothing else obvious with it. I was hoping we might pick up another muntjac just down the edge here. Just keep going. Got a little muntjac in here, just creeping through the bracken. Don't think I'm going to get a shot on it. Just one little gap in there if it was to walk into there. I can't see it at the moment. I assume that's the same one. There was no way that I was going to get Adam and the camera onto that at all. He actually bumped it. It was out on the edge here as we came around the corner, and it ran into this bracken, which is just high enough and thick enough to hide it. I caught a little glimpse of it through here with the thermal, and then lost it again. But then just spotted it looking through the scope as it went through a little clearing just inside the wood there, and it just stopped in a gap to the right of a tree. Just gave it a shout and got a shot on it, so I think it's gone straight down. We'll go and have a look. Cool. Yeah, so that just stopped the other side of this tree here. That was fairly relaxed. I gave it a shout. There was no other shot than to take it in the head, so that's what I've done. It's obviously gone straight down. Yeah, nice big mature doe carcass. I can feel she's got a young one in there, so good to take it while it's pregnant rather than having just had it. We'll get this out to the edge where we can pick it up, and then I think we'll call it a night because we need to get those other two and this one cleaned out.